having a great day. Hey, the HOKA Clinic would just like to give you guys a quick update with the major change with one of the shoes that are on our shoe list. Typically, we do a video and a big update to our shoe list, typically in February, because starting this fall, a lot of the shoes start to make their changes and do a changeover. And we still will be doing that video and a major shoe list update in February of 2024. But we did want to update you with some changes that the shoe companies are doing right now just to kind of make you aware. On our shoe list, we have the Brooks Dyad. And this shoe is a really, not a great shoe for running, but a good shoe for walking and a rehabilitation shoe for PRI to help people to sense the ground or for grounding. And the unique thing about the Dyad was the liner of the shoe that it allowed people to press their foot and feel more grounded in the shoe. And so this is a really good shoe for us for that purpose. Well, the Brooks Dyad is having a major change after having not had an update for a couple of years now. And the Brooks Dyad is now going to be changing to the Brooks Ghost Max. So it's not even going to be called the Brooks Dyad. It's going to be called a Brooks Ghost Max. Well, you can see that the liner of the new Dyad or the Ghost Max is completely like a normal shoe liner in another shoe. But like a lot of the shoes are doing right now, they're trying to follow a HOKA shoe. Right now you're going to see on our shoe list, there is no ASICS shoe on our shoe because they're all trending after this rocker shoe. This shoe is not going to be on our shoe list, not even under a rocker shoe or the HOKA category. The heel counter is good, you guys. It's symmetrical back here, which we like. And it doesn't have a lot of lateral heel give, but the thing about this shoe is look how stiff it is in the toe box. And when you put this shoe on, you're almost kind of like in a zero drop shoe where you're back on your heels. You have no front part of your shoe. So the majority of your body weight's going back through your heel, and you really want the majority of your body weight going through heel, midfoot, and toe. So remember, with how stiff that this shoe is in the toe box, which is a category in our shoe list, limited first-ray mobility. And for those of you that are not therapists or doctors, what limited first-rate mobility is the inability to bend your big toe back. Well, if you have this normal range of motion of your toe, you should not be in a shoe that is this stiff. Because what happens is when you go to walk and you're following through to get to toe off of, if that shoe is that stiff, you're not going to be able to roll off and hit your big toe, which will allow you to extend your hip and push yourself forward with your hamstrings and your glutes. So what's going to happen is you're going to roll through to here. You can't roll off to toe off, and you're going to have to hyperextend your back because you can't get that hip extension. So you'll compensate through hyperextension of your back, and you're going to overwork your hip flexor to pull your foot forward. So when you're in a shoe that is this stiff, this shoe is meant for people that maybe have a fused big toe joint, or maybe they have a really arthritic joint and they're limited with the mobility of their big toe joint. This isn't for people that have normal mobility of their big toe joint. So this shoe is not going to be on our shoe list because of the position of putting too much weight back on your heel. You don't even have a forefoot in this shoe. So if you have patience, or if you're currently in the Brooks Dyad, maybe get the old model before they run out. And hopefully we're going to come up with some other shoes. But it kind of reminds me of 2008 when all the shoe companies went with a really lightweight shoe. And we have very few shoes to pick from. And I feel like everyone's on this trend with like a rocker HOKA type shoe. ASICS is doing it. A lot of the shoe companies are mimicking it. That our shoe choices are getting really limited for people here at the clinic for a rehabilitation process with PRI. But we'll update you in February 2024 with all of those details. But in the meantime, I wanted to let you know this major shoe update. Have a great day.